The National Hurricane Center, NHC, says Hurricane Michael is packing even more punch. It strengthened into a Category 4 storm early Wednesday, with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour according to the NHC's latest advisory. Michael could produce a life-threatening storm surge as high as 13 feet and dump as much as a foot of rain in some places. Weather officials say Michael has been drawing energy from warm Gulf of Mexico waters, with ocean temperatures in the mid-80s. The NHC said Michael should make landfall midday Wednesday in the Florida Panhandle or Florida Big Bend area. The storm is then forecast to weaken as it moves through the southeastern United States. States of emergency were in effect in Florida, Alabama, and Georgia. The unexpected brute that quickly sprang from the weekend tropical depression rose in days to a catastrophic system. Florida Governor Rick Scott said Michael could be the most destructive storm to hit the Panhandle in decades. This storm is dangerous, and if you don't follow warnings from officials, this storm could kill you, he said at a news conference. Florida officials said roughly 375,000 people up and down the Gulf Coast had been urged or ordered to evacuate. "We don't know if it's going to wipe out our house or not," Jason McDonald, of Panama City, said as he and his wife drove north into Alabama with their 2 children, ages 5 and 7. "We want to get them out of the way." Coastal residents rushed to board up their homes and stock up on bottled water and other supplies. For live updates. Michael now extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane. Hurricane Michael strengthened into a fierce Category 4 storm early Wednesday, with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, the National Hurricane Center said. Forecasters said Michael could produce a life-threatening storm surge as high as 13 feet in some areas and as much as a foot of rain in some spots. As of 2 a.m., Michael was some 180 miles south-southwest of Panama City, Florida and about 170 miles southwest of Apalachicola, Florida, moving due north at a steady clip of 12 miles per hour. On its forecast track, the center said, the center of Michael will move across the northeastern Gulf of Mexico this morning. The center of Michael's eye is then expected to move inland over the Florida Panhandle or Florida Big Bend area later today, move northeastward across the southeastern United States tonight and Thursday, and then move off the mid-Atlantic coast away from the United States on Friday. Some additional strengthening is possible today before Michael makes landfall in the Florida Panhandle or the Florida Big Bend area. Weakening is expected after landfall as Michael moves across the southeastern United States. Hurricane force winds extended outward up to 45 miles from Michael's eye and tropical storm force winds extended outward up to 175 miles. The NHC said Michael will also up the threat of tornadoes Wednesday for parts of the Florida Panhandle, the northern Florida Peninsula and southern Georgia.